The whole point is we're back to like hot, pretty, blue-eyed, blonde-haired woman doing ads again for national organizations. The Fruit of the Loom logo. What is it?
Fucking cornucopia.
Apparently, no, it's not.
Wait, what?
I don't care what. I actually don't even care what the justification is. Just make it a good one so it sticks in the media.
He's already not set up right at all.
He has 3 spotters.
It was a giant anti-war peace book. Like, that's what it was. And then he just made this, like, badass film that literally didn't go with what the book was.
Nothing.
Truly, like, the essence of it, and it was awesome.
Hello. Welcome. 5 to midnight, Monday night. Your favorite show. Shout out America. 2-0 in the World Cup. USA. But tonight's main topic will be the Iran deal that Trump just put through. I don't know much about it. Hopefully one of you guys do. So anybody want to take over that?
Yeah, I've been following it pretty good. Imagine losing a war to Iran in a war.
So who's paying this $350 million?
Not us. So
allegedly, who believes?
Well, it's not taxpayer money. I'll just go through. It's okay. This is actually crazy.
Go over it in whatever order you want.
Yeah. So like, if you guys haven't been paying attention, I mean, this kind of was going on last week, but you know, it's so hard to tell this whole situation because it's like one week Trump's tweeting about completely obliterating their civilization. And then he's saying that like, hey, we have a peace deal in the works. And then we turn around and bomb the shit out of them. And we're like, okay, dude, like I can't tell what's going on. You know, and Israel's kind of doing whatever it wants and still kind of doing whatever it wants right now. So that could really screw things up. But I think they're pretty serious about this because JD Vance is going on like a press tour right now. He's going on podcasts on different networks. And honestly, he's been kind of out of the limelight the entire time this was going on because there's just no good way for him to spin this like to his people. But now that there's like at least what it seems is serious peace negotiations happening, he's going around and he's, you know, more of, I guess you could say, like the tough guy on Israel. And he's going around and saying things like, you know, Israel needs to realize that America is its only ally in the world. And this president has done a lot for it. And they shouldn't be complaining about like the peace negotiations that we start. And so like it seems like there really is something happening. And in my opinion, like we just don't have a choice. Like things are not going well with this war. Glad y'all enjoy my
That's fair. Take the money, Doug. Take the money and run.
I want some of that Iran money.
Yeah, I'll take Iran money. What are you talking about?
Well, apparently, yeah, they are getting, I don't know. I mean, nothing's for sure. Like basically what's come out is this 14-point plan. And this is not even like set in stone. No one signed anything. This is just like basically the start of negotiations and what.
Serious? They didn't even sign this yet?
No, this is just diplomatic. I think maybe they did sign it, but it doesn't matter. Like it's not real. It's not set in stone. No one, like they can change. There's a 60-day period. 60 days is supposed to be when the final deal, where both sides have agreed and they'll sign something, supposedly. But there's 14. I'll read them off really quick. They're not very long. So immediate and permanent ceasefire. This includes both sides, America and Iran, but this also includes Lebanon and Israel. So that part could be a little bit more tricky because after they announced this, that night, Israel bombed the shit out of Beirut. So that put a damper on things, but it seems like it's still going. These peace negotiations are happening in Switzerland. So it seems like they're still active, unless something's changed like in the last hour that I didn't see. So, and that one, if anything would be the problem, it's getting Israel not to attack Beirut or Lebanon.
Why is it so hard to get them to stop bombing everybody?
They're literal demons.
Well, for YouTube, we cannot say why, Sam. We cannot say. So I'll let you take that what you will. Number 2 is respect sovereignty, which is just kind of like they're gonna respect each other's territory. Number 3, 60-day final deal deadline. And unless they agree to a mutual extension. End of the naval blockade. The United States immediately begins lifting the blockade, fully removes itself. Plus withdrawals forces from Iran's proximity after the deal. Safe Strait of Hormuz passage. So Iran will guarantee safe commercial shipping through the Strait of Hormuz for 60 days. And they will work with Oman for long-term agreements. And this is the big one that's been hitting the administration. It's a $300 billion reconstruction plan. Now, the JD Vance has stated that this is not taxpayer money. It's basically funds of private companies from America and other Arabian companies that are going to help and invest in Iran. And this works in 2 ways. It helps rebuild, whatever was damaged that was done to them, but also it actually creates something that's never been done before, where we actually have economic dependency in Iran and they have economic dependency on us.
Oh, that's good, actually.
Yeah. And,
probably the only way to stop people from blowing each other up is to make a bunch of rich, powerful dudes a lot of money.
Exactly. If there's a lot of investment going between these nations, it's much less likely that they'll go to war in the future because they're both investing.
Where goods cross borders, soldiers won't?
Yeah, that is typically what people believe, and there might be a little bit of truth to that, but not always. Full sanction removal. So this is a big one. So I don't know if all the sanctions will get relief, but all the ones that were set by the executive branch, by President Trump today, or past presidents, Donald Trump seems like he's going to remove most of them, if not all of them, which is most of the sanctions against Iran. This is crazy because they've been sanctioned for years.
Decades.
Yeah. And the ones that were set by Congress, that's going to be much harder to repeal because I don't think you'll even get a Congress that's willing to do that. But at least the ones set by the executive branch, this is a big deal. This is like a bigger deal than the peace deal that Obama made. This is huge. Like they're getting sanction relief. This is, and people are saying like the $300 billion, and this is kind of an admission that Iran essentially won this conflict. It's a pretty big deal that they're doing this. But this is all based on stipulations of what Iran does. So, for example, they're not supposed to have nuclear weapons or stockpiles, but they can still enrich uranium, but it has to be with the IAEA supervision. So it's just basically back to where it was before.
This is so dumb. Why did we do this?
I think, dude, in my opinion, Israel, America, and maybe even the Arab countries, we vastly underestimated Iran's capabilities and what they were willing to do. And
how? I mean, they're to me, a non-expert, at a glance, Iran looks incredibly dangerous. They have a huge population. They have a massive modern army. They have completely unconquerable terrain. What were we thinking? Who were the people in charge of this? This is obviously stupid. And then we killed like all of their 4-star generals and the leader of their country. What did we think was going to happen when they have control of one of the most strategically important logistical through points in the ocean? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I really think that this administration, for whatever reason, believed that if they just killed the Ayatollah and some other leaders in Iran, there would be a legit consequence, like a revolution maybe, or some sort of seat change within the nation. Like I really think that, and yeah, the opposite happened. Like when he called for that, when like posted that thing about like, I'm going to destroy all Iran's infrastructure, there were protesters that went and stood on bridges and said, bring it, like basically we're saying, bring it on. Like if you're going to destroy our stuff, then we'll die. Like we'll take it. And they were showing their support for the Iranian regime. And I mean, that's a weird way to do it. I wouldn't do that for my country, but I would.
Yeah,
I would
yeah,
go
seems a
stand
little
on
pointless, but
targets
yeah.
of military. But whatever, they're enthusiastic about their government, I guess. But it's not to say that everyone in Iran supports the regime. It's just that's like, you know, we hate the Democrats, you know, and most of the Republicans. But, you know, if like China, like, I don't know, bombed something or invaded California or something, like we're going to go help the libtards in California. Like, we're not going to like put up with that. And
Yeah.
we're going to rally
They're
around the flag.
libtards, but they're our libtards.
Exactly. We might wait a little bit.
I was just gonna say that.
Be
I
there.
was just gonna say that. Maybe we let a little go, but then we storm it and save the day.
Yeah. we let a little of them like learn why gun control sucks, but then we'll show up eventually.
You
And we're gonna gloat afterwards, but
you gotta call them a little bit, you know. Bemke, I think what happened is Zionists installed blackmail pedophiles at every level of government. Yeah, it's a good.
That's probably
true. It's a good take.
But okay, this is like the big thing is usually when these things happen, like when we get in some sort of conflict in the Middle East of any kind, in my life, they last, you know, they say this will be quick, we'll be done. And then it lasts 10, 15, 20 years before we are actually done. So I think the goal was actually to draw Trump into a situation where it's like, well, if I back out now, I lose. And,
right.
You know, I know it's his fault in the beginning, but I'm very happy that Trump was just like, whatever, dude, I'll turn this around and make it look like a big win for us. And
he did.
I don't know. Maybe it is a win in a way. It's like we will not like militarily, or we didn't really get all of our goals, but having a better relationship with Iran at the end of this might not be bad, because on the flip side, that puts us in a separate, more strenuous relationship with Israel, which I do think is good, because, you know, they really prop up like Iran is this terrorist nation, suicide, death to America, and we're defending you out there. But if relations with America and Iran are getting better, it's really hard for Israel to sell themselves as like, we're your only ally in the Middle East. So just by default of us making peace, a bigger peace deal than ever before in my lifetime with Iran, it puts Israel in a different perspective, at least geopolitically. And I mean, this is all not sure that this is like set in stone yet, because they're going to pull out everything to stop him. And I think you might see, because Democrats, I don't know if you, I follow a lot of Illinois Democrats just to keep an eye on them, what they're doing. And all of them just get the JD Pritzker gets to go around acting like he's against the war. Yeah, JD Pritzker. I wonder what side he's really on. You don't have to look too deep into an early life to figure out who he supports. I'll tell you that.
Wait, really?
But he gets to go on social media he gets to go on social media all day and be like, Trump just started this illegal war, because he doesn't have to be promoting it because he has an election year. And it just looks good for him that he's like opposition to Trump for whatever reason. But if Trump's actually trying to do a peace deal, this puts Democrats, and they're also AIPAC funded as well, in a terrible situation with their own lobby. So now if they want to stop this peace deal, now they have to more openly express it. And this will reveal where the Democratic Party is as well. So there's like a lot of, like, everyone in Washington's pissed. Mark Levin is like crying, like not crying, but he's, you know, kvetching all the time. Laura Loomers is saying like America is lost. This is why I love Trump, because he could do something that just pisses me off so much, but at the same time, he can turn around and piss off the neocons just as much as like he pissed me off. So it's this, I hate him at one point, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, dude, he's pissing off everyone I fucking hate. So it's like, how can I not kind of like the guy a little bit when you're watching, you know, just the worst of the worst. Like Ben Shapiro is like basically on a show saying that they should cancel these peace talks in Switzerland. This is ridiculous. This is terrible for us. And it's not a good deal for us. Like,
for us. I wonder who
it's not necessarily a good deal if you put the context in that we started a war with Iran, because this is what happens when you don't come out on top. Like Iran, is the winner here objectively, and the administration has to go around and spin it like we won this thing. We're going to get the best deal ever.
Well,
That's
honestly,
fine.
it's a
I'm not
win.
really going to counter signal them.
It's a win as far as I'm concerned. Even if like Iran wins this war, it's a win for America overall. If this hopefully stops us from like warmongering in Iran, like they've been trying to go to war with Iran for 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
in a
if
weird
I would love to
way,
not
you're
have
right.
that be a thing anymore.
If like this, whatever it started somewhere in February, I guess. So what has it been, like 5 months now? Yeah, like 5 months. And there's 5 months of more gas prices and higher grocery bill. But at the end of it, we get like a longer lasting, significant, better relationships with Iran. It's kind of a good thing, even though I don't think that was the goal of this administration at all. I don't think that's what they wanted, but
I don't think so, but fuck them.
yeah,
Do we,
it's just crazy.
Do we feel a false flag coming along? Because this
Dude, I've seen podcasters talking about that.
So, I mean, I don't know necessarily about false flag, but I mean, maybe I'm more conspiratorial with this. I think people in Trump's administration could be legit in danger from this. I mean, you don't get millions of dollars from Miriam Adelson and don't commit. You don't get that kind of money from these people and then just like, actually, we're going to give Iran a better deal and we're going to tell Israel to shut up. Like, you can't do that to these people, man. Like, they don't take it very well.
Or you're going to get a nice golden pager in the mail.
I mean, how is that not an explicit threat that they gave him, dude?
The weather over Washington, D.C. is going to be terrible.
Yeah. But this is where at least this part right now happening, if it can go through, the big if here, but Trump can get deserved credit for this. Like, he might have did it in the first place, which sucks and was stupid. But if you can go through with this, I mean, I don't know if anyone else could do that, but I don't think anyone else would have started the war.
My expectations of him are so low at this point that it's like, this raises my opinion of him.
Yeah.
Even
but,
though
like, what choice, the thing is what choice does the U.S. have? The U.S. has to like escalate. Do they escalate the consequences, which would probably mean like ground troops? And I mean, dude, I don't see that happening.
Fucking disaster. It would
anywhere.
Be Vietnam times 10 plus 3 Koreas.
Yeah, it would be good.
And maybe like I've heard people put it like this is like, dude, we've been dog walking this part of the country, the region for 25 years, 30 years now. We just walk in. The estimated deaths of the first invasion into Iraq was 10,000. That was just the invasion. And they did it anyways. Like 7,000 died over 20 years of invasion and occupying Iraq. So like, imagine the self-esteem you get when your estimated death was 10,000. You walk in like nothing. You fucking crush the country in 46 days and you don't even reach your estimated death in 20 years of occupying the country. Like that, what kind of, like, if you're a general, like what kind of self-esteem do you get from that? Like you look around at the world and you're like, dude, we could just take this fucking thing, And this Iran situation kind of puts us in check, which every country kind of needs that. They need a reality check. Seriously. You can't just believe you're the biggest, baddest motherfucker on the planet and get into situations where you're going to lose. So it puts us in check, which sometimes we need. I'm not happy that we basically lost this, but I am happy that it seems to be ending. And it seems
honestly, I'm happy that we lost instead of like drawing the war out more. Like winning is not worth what it would take to win this war, which is why they cut it short, which is fine. Like, yeah, it's a prestige hit, whatever, but like there were no missiles launched on American soil. No, not a few dozen Americans service members died, which is awful, and I wish it hadn't happened. But if we had land invasion Iran, like the death toll would have been astronaut. Like it would have exceeded Afghanistan and Iraq in the invasion period. Not to mention trying to occupy it, which would just be impossible. We're like the greatest logistics empire in the history of the world, and I don't think we could do that with the type of terrain that they have.
Because it's truly impossible to occupy a country. You would have to kill every single man, woman, and child to occupy.
And they're not going to do that. They're not.
Exactly.
They're just not going to do
Right.
that.
Yeah, and they're a country of almost 100 million. So like
Yes.
this is not. It's huge, dude.
It's way bigger than
This is like
Iraq and Afghanistan. There's way more people, and the terrain is way worse.
Yeah, and
Better to lose
yeah,
this
there's
war than our war hawks to push us into a far worse war with China or Russia. Thank God. Yes.
Yeah, and I mean, maybe this potentially puts a pause or at least a hesitancy on our military of like, hey, maybe we can't take China like we thought, or we can't take Russia like we thought because we couldn't take Iran essentially. So
or maybe shouldn't. Like we shouldn't. Why are we going to do this?
We gotta set our sights on like a Cape Verde or something small, just a few islands.
Well, I'll say onto that note, I think after this Iran situation is done, we're gonna go fuck up Cuba just to make a statement, and I fully believe that's gonna happen. Like we got to make sure. Oh yeah, dude. I think if this deal goes into place, say like in 60 days or like 90 days, whatever it takes. The administrations want to get a win under their belt, and they're already like sanctioning the shit out of Cuba and ramping tensions up there. Rubio's fixated on the South. Like he's fixated on putting these Latin countries in their place. Like I might have said this before, but when he was a senator, they called him what'd they call him? The ambassador to South America or something like that. I don't know, Central America or Hispanic America. I don't know, but yeah, because he's this Cuban guy, and also he has a grudge against him. He's Cuban, his family's Cuban. They fled from there. But yeah, I think they're not gonna take this loss and then like not put one in the win column shortly after and then be like, see, we're still badass. We still got it. We just crushed this puny country. Like I don't know, dude. I think the regime is going to do that. Like I it's just how I see it. I don't think that's what America does, dude. Like we can't take a loss that long. We got to move on to something else and get a win.
Oh my God.
Make a movie about it.
Maybe if we win the World Cup, then they'll let go of it.
Eddie, the Cuban Jews have a great history that isn't at all subversive.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know terribly too much about Central and South America, but I just see what Rubio and the other people in the State Department and the Pentagon are talking about, and they got their eyes on Cuba. I mean, they saw Venezuela as like an easy fucking win. They're like,
I mean, it kind of was, to be honest.
We literally stole a person in like an hour. It's pretty cool. But yeah. Could we do that with Cuba then? Like,
they made him look fly as
probably.
Fuck too. All I remember from that thing is the fucking.
Was it a Nike jumpsuit or Adidas
jumpsuit? That shit looked bad. Like bad as in good.
Yeah, I don't know. But, I mean, I hope we don't just start invading Cuba for no reason.
Speak for yourself.
Think of the cigars, bro. Think of the cigars, homie. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I that's just my guess. I don't know how exactly it'll happen. It'll be right before midterms too, so I don't know. Maybe he won't do that, at least not right away. But I do think they have Cuba in their sights.
I think the majority of Americans outside of like all the war hawks are pretty anti-war now.
Dude, Cuban Americans hate Cuba.
Yes, that is true. But like, I don't give a fuck, right?
So but like, he's the Secretary of State.
But they control a significant voting block in Florida.
Yes,
and
for sure.
When Florida was like more, now it's more of a red state, but at the time during like Obama, it was more of a purplish, a swing state. And people say all the time that Obama raised sanctions on Cuba just to win the Cuban vote. And I believe that might be true.
In Florida, like a swing state, that and like the largest voting block in a swing state, that's huge.
Mm-hmm.
In the biggest swing state, by the way. Like Texas is not a swing state. California is not a swing state. Those are decided. Then you got Florida and New York. New York's decided too. So it's just Florida.
Oh, our state's a swing state every fucking election.
Yeah, but you're not as you don't have as many fucking electoral votes as Florida. Florida's a way bigger.
Florida might not be anymore. DeSantis really he redistricted down there and changed things up. And he got made the Republicans super popular during COVID. So he might have.
I don't think that redistricting matters for the federal electoral votes.
That's true. That's true. But it definitely does for your congressional seats.
Luke said deport all the Cubans, 2 problems solved.
Dude, good luck, dude. Good luck with that.
Yeah, they don't. I know that they are not a fan of communist Cuban leadership.
Would you be?
No, not at all.
Yeah,
but I still don't think we should just invade Cuba because
no. Bad.
Yeah,
invading Cuba, bad.
Yeah, but I can kind of understand. Like you.
No, I get
I don't know.
it.
You come from some shithole country because some shit leader like fucked it up or whatever.
And the country was
and then,
nice before.
You see America just like going around toppling nations. Like, we see what you do for Israel, sir. Please destroy mine.
Like, you don't have us on blackmail.
Yeah,
we ain't doing that.
And when you watch what they did to Venezuela, you're like, dude, this will take you an hour. You can do it on a Sunday. Like, dude, no one will even notice a week later. Like, come on,
Luke asked, what do you guys think of Cuba's recent reforms? Well, I'm going to get ahead of you. I don't know anything about Cuba's recent reforms.
Yeah, I didn't get into the details on that. I did see
Let me look it up.
But yeah, that's what I was saying. They made some economic free market reforms. That at least that's what the headline said. That can mean a lot of things, and it can easily be removed, but that would be nice.
Cuba unveils. Oh, that's a video. That's a YouTube video. Never mind. Keep looking.
Great. So let's just sit here.
There you go. Cuba, shut up. Cuba passes sweeping free market reforms and biggest economic shift since the revolution. 176 measures aim to further decentralize Cuba's state-run economy, which has been left gasping by a tightened embargo under Trump. Under the island's current economic model, the government largely determines what is produced, who produces it, and the prices which goods are sold and how the country's resources are allocated. This plan includes more space for private businesses, imports, and exports without state intermediation, free hiring of personnel, authorization of private banks, and investment by Cubans abroad. It even permits fast food chains to establish themselves on the island. Okay.
Yep, there it is. There it is, dude. That's
there it is right there.
Fucking
yep.
Putting up a McDonald's in Havana, boy.
Yep.
That's when you know, dude. That's when you know we conquered.
But that just makes it sound like Cuba doesn't want to get invaded.
Yeah, they probably
like
yeah, it sounds like they're opening up to foreign investment, which is like every time we invade a country, it's the foreign investment that comes first from our country or our chosen elites. And if you see a country doing that, it's like, hey, please don't fuck us up. Like, basically.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This sounds like they'll be like, we'll change some shit. Please don't kidnap our president in the middle of the night.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, so I don't know. Maybe that'll work, or maybe they'll come to, hopefully they come to some agreement. I don't know. But it just seemed like they did Venezuela, and then Rubio seemed fixated on Cuba next, and the Trump administration but it's hard to tell, because at the beginning of the Iran war, Trump's like, yeah, Iran can't have any more ballistic missiles. He just did a press conference like a couple days ago. A reporter asked him, he's like, but sir, are they going to get rid of their ballistic missiles? And he's like, come on, all the countries got ballistic missiles. I can't make them get rid of theirs. Are you serious? He just totally flips, dude. And it's so crazy when he demands demanding that at first is just like, dude, they're not going to go with it. Like everyone knows that. And then when the reporter asked him 5 months later, he's asking him like, "What are you even asking me?" Like, like looking at them like they're
retarded. Who would say that?
Why would you think we're doing that? Like, come on.
I don't know. You said it? Nah. I don't think I did.
Yeah, dude.
I don't think
just
I did.
Just how he flips on a dime and then just plays it off like they're the stupid ones. I kind of admire that. Honestly, it's hilarious to watch.
Yeah. All right. So the Iran thing is, I mean, unless there's some more shenanigans by Israel, which, again,
there will be.
I'm not ruling out a false flag, and they'd be like, "Oh, look, Iranian nationals fucking hit the Gillette Stadium for the World Cup."
Yeah,
or something.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
Come on, man, that's like right next to me. Why?
Honestly, because you're wearing a New England shirt, and that's on the stadium. I think off the top of my head, real quick.
You have to be sacrificed for Zog, dude. It's just what happens.
Sorry.
Well, don't worry. We'll kill a bunch of Muslims in your name. Don't worry.
I don't want that.
Well, you're getting it. You're getting it.
Just
That's what you get.
But if you do get killed, die on stream so we could go super viral.
Yeah, I want to see the plane like come into your house window. Like, that would be sick, dude.
I quit.
Guys, it's really loud. It's a fucking 747 engine.
It actually, what happens, Adam, is before the plane hit, there's an explosion in his house.
Yeah. Sam's house fell at free fall speed. It's impossible.
Jet
Looks
fuel can't
like
melt
a demolition.
wood framing.
I was gonna say, jet fuel can't melt my cat. You said you were gonna sexually assault my dog before we started.
I never said
that. Yeah, you did.
Don't you think it's weird that some Jewish billionaire took like a major insurance policy on Sam's house before it blew up? That's crazy, dude.
Ari Goldberg settled for Sam's house.
I'm gonna lie down.
Oh, this is funny. Iran and Egypt were playing each other in Seattle during Pride, and they already asked for the gayness to be toned down.
Dude, honestly, if they actually ask that, that's I give them props.
Yeah, that is super respect. Well, enough with the gay shit. We're here to play soccer. Yeah.
Did you see? I think it was in the I don't follow baseball too much, but I think it was the San Francisco Giants team, I believe, and they had like hats for Pride Month this month, and then like I don't remember how many, but there's a decent amount of players that wore Bible verses, and they taped them or wrote them on dude, like the fucking league freaked out on them. You see that?
Yeah, so it's interesting because they're not mandated to wear that. Like they don't have to wear those hats and jerseys and stuff if they no.
Well, then what are they doing?
Yeah. I don't know. I know it's also not against like the rules to write the Bible verse in your hat either, because guys write shit in their hats all the time, either for other things, like family members, whatever. I did see a minor league team. They were at like they had the Pride jerseys and like the sleeves were rainbows, and the whole team was like, "We ain't doing that." And like, all right, well, I guess we're not doing that thing. Because the whole team was like, "We won't play if you guys like do that."
Maybe it's one of those things where it's like it's not mandatory, but it's heavily encouraged that you wear this.
Correct. That is correct. Like, I don't know if I know the league can't fine you, but I don't know if the team could fine you.
Yeah, I think it was the team that made a big deal about it, I believe.
Because, like, this is also why I just fucking hate leftists and fucking the whole Pride thing so much. Because, like, they have just no discernible IQ between them. And if you go on Twitter or any social media, they're like, "Oh, how come they don't write these Bible verses the rest of the year around?" It's like because they're not forced an ideology to wear on their shirt any other month. That's why.
Yeah.
Right. But you know that you're just a piece of shit, and you fucking know that. You know if they were for. By the way, and I'm fucking Catholic. I'm very religious. But if they were like, I mean, that'd be base as fuck if they mandated a team in like August to wear like for the whole month like Catholic shit or Christian shit. That'd be pretty cool. But like, I would get if you're like a Jewish player to be like, well, I don't really want to wear that. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I get it. But
Yeah,
that's
so
never
get
gonna
the
happen.
fuck out. You know, that's what.
Just there's no Jews in baseball.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. There isn't.
No, but no, it's totally understandable. Like, it's not like you know, like that. Yeah, that would be dope in a scenario. Like, I don't know, Christian month, whatever.
Right.
December. Make it December.
But it's
But yeah.
well, there's no baseball in December. But yeah.
Well, yeah. But
football.
yeah, like football or whatever. I mean, they play on Christmas now. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't
Yeah.
mind, but it is crazy.
Yep.
But
Decades of acceptance pissed away because of community and system being annoying. Yeah. Yeah.
dude, it's so true. It's
Yep.
so true.
Dog said I would just quit no matter how much they were paying me. Yeah, it's dumb. All the shit's dumb. Like when it comes to sports, like we talked about it before on the show, but like the whole like, oh, it's goy ball. It's like, no, I understand bread and circuses, but like I need something to escape my brain from the politics that we do all the time. So let me watch grown men give each other CTE and shut the fuck up. Like I don't want to hear the political bullshit. Like, yeah, I understand I'm being distracted. I don't care. I need the Giants to win 12 games this year. You know, it's like I'm focused on that. Like when they had, but they still have it. Like the fucking end racism in the end zone and shit.
Giants aren't winning shit.
Shut up.
EAGLES.
Yeah, I think they some of the players still wear it on their helmets and stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, it's like PFT from Part of My Take, where he's like, I was racist as fuck until I saw that at the end zone.
Yeah.
It's like,
Well,
it's a show.
It is incredibly frustrating that a nationwide, like, you know, they have to be like a sports team has to be in favor of the regime. Like they're just not gonna be able to operate. And our regime sucks, and I understand that. But like if a, you know, like look at what happened, like for example, in Nazi Germany. You know, those corporations there were like, we're all about Germans. Yeah, dude, put the Nazi flag on our cars or whatever. Like these industries would move like wherever the wind's blowing. They don't give a fuck if like who's in charge. They're just abiding by the regime because that's who's in charge of them.
And these are multinational companies. They don't do this Pride Month stuff in their Saudi Arabia branch of their brand.
Exactly.
By the
And
way,
they would never do that.
Eagles put out a Pride post. You know who did it? The Giants. Just saying. But yeah, it's like. By the way, I also think I'm talking about all four major sports. I think the overwhelming majority of them are right or conservative leaning. They're just silent about it. And then the loud ones like LeBron James and stuff like that, who want, or Abdul Carter on the Giants to make it fair for Sam. Like, you know, they're outspoken about being like, you know, oh, Trump bad, this bad, right wing bad. But like, I've watched podcasts with like a lot of black NFL retired athletes even being like, you know who we voted for? Conservatives, because they fucking take care of our money.
Yeah.
They're like, we're not voting Democrat. Like, you know?
Yeah, there's a major dude. It talks about all the time where players won't go to California or won't go to New York because of the taxes. Like they'd rather go. Yeah, exactly.
He was supposed to go to the Jets, which don't go to the Jets. Terrible organization. But he's like, I'm going to go to the Dolphins where there's no state income tax. I also have 17 kids. So
yeah, and there's also a theory with Canadian hockey players. They don't want to stay in Canada because the taxes are way worse. They'd rather go play for an American team because they get significantly more money.
That's also why American players don't want to play for the Blue Jays, because they have to pay Canadian and American taxes on top of everything else.
Fuck that, dude.
That's,
you're getting like
crazy
ripped. Yeah, you're getting.
And if
ripped.
you're not a top tier player, you know, let's say you're making $3 million, which it's $3 million is a lot of money, but not if you pay all those fucking taxes. It's not.
Yeah.
You know. So it's like
That's a good amount of money, but you're gonna have to get a job when you get out. Like you're done, you know.
There's a joke that goes when your new quarterback has video saying the N-word, you know he's about to dominate.
Yeah. Well, that was a big thing too, because didn't Jackson Dart like introduce Trump at?
Yes, that's why I said Abdul Carter, and he made a stink on social media. Then he's like, "No, we talked about it like men." It's like, yeah, but you did it at first, right? You went to social media first, so you didn't talk about it.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Like, okay, did you see that the Detroit Lions were the only team on social media that didn't post about Juneteenth? Like the only NFL team that I
really.
Yeah. And it's in the New York Times, the New York Post, the Washington Post. And it's like, oh, dude, they're like, this is them ratting. You know, this is them being like, look at these pieces of shit. They didn't follow a line. You know, they didn't sacrifice their lamb and paint it on their door. Like, they're just fucking, it's what they do. So it's like, these teams have PR, like they have a massive PR team, and they have like DEI executives or whatever the fuck they do. So they're going to like just put that shit out there because they just don't want to take the heat.
Right.
And, you know, eventually, I mean, it's hard to say because sometimes these things aren't popular, but they still post them or at least signal that they're in support of them because the regime is way more powerful than the people. But people are getting pissed. And more as like Gen Z gets older, I can see that like teams don't even do this shit anymore because like who are you doing it for? Because like you're just gonna get bombarded on social media now. And who knows? Maybe that'll change and it won't be as gay. I'm sure it'll still be a little gay, but not as
I bet
gay.
you if you poll the NFL, all the players, and you're like, what's Juneteenth? Half of them would be like, I don't fucking even know or care.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like,
and it, you know, but it's like, what are we gonna do? Like, it's not to say that like, you know, there's these organizations are everywhere. Like, I do say like buy like when Budweiser, you know, if you're a beer drinker, like, you know, buy a local beer or at least a smaller brand beer or something, a regional beer or something. Like, you don't need to get Budweiser. Budweiser sucks, or Bud Light sucks anyways. But you know, like there is like maybe efficient ways that if like you get enough momentum, you can get some sort of populist resistance into it, but that's just not happening with the NFL right now. Like most people when they tune in, they're not like, no one even watches like the pregame show. So if they're coming out there and, you know, someone's kneeling during the national anthem, no one gives a fuck. Like people just tune in when the scoreboard's on. And
it's also just so much hypocrisy because going back to the Jackson Dart Abdul Carter thing, remember when he first came into the Giants, he's like, I want to wear 56, and they were like, yeah, it's Lawrence Taylor's number. No, you're not. Right? That's crazy. He's like, well, he's like my idol, and they're like, you're not wearing Lawrence Taylor's number. That's crazy. So then the whole Jackson Dart introduced Trump thing came out, and he's like, oh, how can he? You know who's introduced Trump numerous times? Lawrence fucking Taylor. So it's like you don't really care. You just care because Jackson Dart is a white guy and did it. That's really what you care about. Also, he's your quarterback and he's a fucking stud. Shut the fuck up. You got 3 sacks last year. Shut the fuck up. Like you're not in a position to you're not good enough to do that publicly. You're just not. Like we say, like I say this all the time. Like if you're a stud in the sport you play, you could do anything and the team will fucking ride or die for you. Like if you're good enough, but if you're just average, shut the fuck up because no one's gonna defend you.
I know. Yeah. Like what was that NBA player? I forgot his name, but he like made a post, and I'm pretty sure he was like fired the next day. But I forgot what it's about. I think it was maybe against Pride Month. I don't remember. It was a black guy. I forgot his name. That isn't.
From the Bulls. That's your team.
Oh yeah, it was the Bulls. I forgot about that.
That's right.
But yeah, he's like, he was kind of a nobody. And
100%,
you know, that works both ways. Like, I'm not, you know, maybe I agreed with him, but like, dude, shut the fuck up. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Like if Jalen Brunson tomorrow was like, fuck pride, they'd be like, hey man, you shouldn't say that, but no one's cutting Jalen Brunson, the fucking MVP of the final. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not happening.
Yeah.
But you're no one. When Ezekiel Elliott was coming out of college, remember he beat that girl up, I think.
Oh yeah.
And they were like, I think the court and Texas was like, no, we're like, he has to sit out the first like 4 weeks, 4 games, whatever. And the Cowboys were like, what can we do for that not to happen?
Yeah.
Like they don't, there's no morals.
Exactly. And Kareem Hunt had to go to a whole different team and was suspended for like 13 weeks or something when something's very similar. I mean, there was a footage of it, so maybe that's
Yeah.
But like, you know, like depending on how good you are and who you are, then you can get away with a lot. That's just life in general.
By the way, back on the Chiefs, Kareem Hunt. He went back to the Chiefs. They didn't even really give a fuck. That's what I'm saying. There's no morals.
I mean, yeah. I mean, essentially these. I mean, yeah. There is a lot of players in the NFL that do despicable things. I'll say that.
Geno Smith just got accused of beating up his girlfriend, I think.
Geno? Really?
Yeah. Allegedly. Jeez. But yeah. I'm like, well, he sucks.
Italian.
So... Black guy?
Oh.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
He's got an Italian name.
Smith?
Gino.
I know. Dogs. I stopped watching sports when I saw BLM and rainbows in the field. They were already on thin ice with breast cancer ribbon.
Breast cancer? I don't really care about the breast cancer awareness.
Dude, come on. That's so funny.
That's so funny.
That's like a Howling Mutant tweet.
Actually, I missed those Octobers where everyone wore pink. Those look sick.
Oh, did you guys hear about what happened with the World Cup cleats?
No.
So like every brand that makes cleats that's big makes, like, for the World Cup, they're trying to promote their brand, so they're making these brand deals, and so they're putting out cleats that they want to stand out. And all of these individual companies, almost every single one of them, so almost every single player is wearing them. Because of the green on the field, they were like, let's do pink cleats and then they'll stand out. But every single company that makes cleats made pink cleats with the same exact idea.
Wow.
And now everybody has pink cleats and none of them stand out. They all look the same.
Huh. Interesting.
That is weird.
I also think it's fucking retarded that, like, they can't show, the stadiums can't have their names on the stadium.
Yeah, it's really stupid.
That's really
weird. Brand deals.
But it's done some cool branding opportunities because of the way they covered up. Like Gillette Stadium did shaving cream over theirs. Levi's covered it up,
the
shape, and then they did other marketing on top of that said like, that said you still know what it is, like, because it's so recognizable.
They changed their Instagram logo to just the covered up Levi.
Yeah, dude, there are so many absolute creative geniuses that are just working in marketing instead of creating great works of art. It sucks, but they do create cool stuff regardless.
Well, did you guys know it was Juneteenth on Friday?
I don't give a shit. I don't even think
whoa.
It doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm not
shout out Cole Dobner, one of our doomsdayers. He messaged our Patreon. He's like, "You guys do anything for Juneteenth?" I said, we don't acknowledge that holiday." He's a great answer.
We went to work, dude. Why other people didn't? But dude, they did this, like, I don't know, reenactment of slavery, I guess. But look at the first one. This is totally not realistic. This is not a slave at all. You can tell.
No,
dude.
she actually looks like she should go to the fields, lose some of that fucking weight,
bro.
Yeah, dude.
No.
What the fuck? I thought they were supposed to be like malnourished and sick. I don't want to play the music.
Looks like she was eating a lot of Mass's pantry.
All right, that one is going to carry a very high price.
Yeah, I'd pay high dollar for that one.
100.
But look, dude. Look, man. Could they not get like more fit, skinnier people?
Yeah, this is, dude. The eternal victimization is insane. It's insane. Yeah,
I know, dude. Why?
That first one walks through. This one right here, they're gonna be like, pass. Next one.
Yeah. Well, that guy walks through, and it's like, oh wait, dude, I'll throw some high dollar in there for that. But Well, the crazy thing is, like, dude, like they're LARPing as their slave ancestors. Like, what the fuck, dude? That's like the most loser mentality I've ever heard in my life.
I want to buy a slave just so I can have a friend that can't leave me.
That's the saddest thing I've ever heard. Like the slave actually hates you, but he can't leave.
Yeah, yeah. I don't like you either.
Too bad, Toby. You gotta hang.
I'd rather you whip me than fucking talk to you.
But yeah, I don't know, dude. It's crazy. Like most people I know, they're just happy to have like another day off in the year, like another federally recognized holiday. But I don't even know. I think it's Emancipation Day. Is that what it's?
I have no idea what Juneteenth actually is.
It's just so like holidays don't happen because the holiday gets made a holiday by the government. That's never how they've happened. Like this is a very recent modern thing. Like holidays are supposed to come up naturally and then they spread if people choose to celebrate them for whatever reason. Like it's completely a cultural thing. So, and they celebrate them in different ways in different places. Like obviously it's the middle of summer in the Southern Hemisphere. So Australians are not having white Christmases. I don't know what customs they have for Christmas, but I'm sure they're different than us in New England, especially, and even compared to like something like Florida for Christmas. But you can't astroturf and artificially create a holiday. So I think even for most Black people, it's not a thing because it was like, apparently it was a regional thing in Southeast Texas. And then it spread out. And I guess making it a federal holiday, and there's probably money behind it in certain places, makes it a thing that people know about. And it does increase the popularity of it. But because that is AstroTurf, it's fake. It's trying to be, it's artificially propped up, not by human self-interest, but by governments pushing it. It's not the most efficient way. It's like any sort of product, I guess. But that doesn't make people care. So it's a joke because it's not natural. It's not how any other holidays came up. It's what the things that make up the traditions of that holiday and the meaning behind it are literally government created. And that's just the fakest shit that you can think of. So even to Black people, for most of them, it's bullshit.
Moon Kitty says it's like a bunch of gay men reenacting Stonewall. Do you guys know the actual like truth behind the Stonewall riots?
A little bit, yeah, unfortunately.
So for anybody who isn't aware, you know, the gays make it out to sound like, oh, all these cops and city officials wanted to beat up gays, and that was our stand. Dude, Stonewall was a very popular gay nightclub that was dealing with the mafia. They weren't paying for like their liquor licenses. They weren't. It was like things were run down beyond code. Also, know what else they were doing? Funneling children to prostitute for them.
No.
So they got lying, dude. So they got cracked down on.
And they also, by the way, they got cracked down on as part of a larger citywide crackdown on places like this in general, gay or otherwise.
Correct. So
but 100%
they got cracked down on. Yeah, for sure. And they make it like this gay stand of like civil rights and liberties. And I was like, nah, you guys are prostituting children into your fucking dysfunctional nightclub.
What?
And you got your skulls cracked in by some fucking chuds.
It's what mafia? Like the Italians?
The Italian mafia, yeah.
Oh, geez.
What city was it? Chicago?
San Francisco?
Yeah, of course it was.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's the Italian mafia.
Look for the Italians, dude.
Hey, we make money how we make money, you know? Don't worry about it.
Gay, more evidence that the mob is gay.
All right, I'm telling my mob friends about that.
Okay, don't tell them. I'm sorry. Please don't drown me in hair grease.
Not in New York. I'm pretty sure it was San Francisco. Was it New York?
Hair enough to look it up.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna look it up.
Is there an Italian mafia in fucking San Francisco, dude?
They're like fucking cockroaches, man.
Jeez.
I could have fucking swore San Francisco.
That's your city, dog.
I mean, I would just assume gay nightclub and like.
And after the
yep. It was Greenwich Village. Yeah, my bad. I thought it was San Francisco. Okay, yeah. Well, shout out my boys, NYPD. Shout out.
Yeah.
Great job.
After the police shut down Stonewall, the gays moved in to New Jersey and started the New York Giants football team. You're gay.
After
more
beating
reason
up
to-
blacks for civil rights, they went and beat up a bunch of gays, dude. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, no,
pretty
Moon
cool.
Kitty, you're right.
history.
I'm sorry. I thought it was San Francisco. I always thought it was San Francisco for some reason. All right, yeah. Anyway, shout out NYPD for fucking cracking their skulls in.
I thought it was Chicago. I was closer.
Yeah, you were closer. We were all wrong, but
Doesn't
Shout
really
out-
matter.
shout out my fellow brethren for doing a job well done.
Your fellow
But yeah,
gays.
real pieces of shit.
Yes.
That's crazy, dude. I didn't even know about that riot at all. So
Yeah, no, it's like their Juneteenth.
we're gonna get a holiday for that next, dude. Well, I guess we got a whole
Well, in
month.
New York, you might. Yeah.
Get a whole month for their little nightclub. Their massacre. How many of them died? Do we know?
I don't think really anybody died.
Dude, what the fuck is this?
Hold on. Let me double check.
Casualties. Unknown number of rioters injured. Just said injured.
Yeah.
No one died.
Yeah. They just
Or-
took some fucking lumps.
Oh, did the pedophile get a boo boo?
Dude, that's not even like anything. If there
No.
was like some, yeah, dude, if some people like got killed, it'd be more interesting. But it's like, dude, shut up. You got
Nope.
hit with a baton and maybe, I don't know what if they used mace back then. I don't fucking know.
It's crazy how the Wikipedia just doesn't mention any of that. The things I mentioned.
Yeah, that's probably not in there. Let me
Nope.
see.
Nope. Yeah, it was the mafia. 3 members of the mafia invested $3,500 to turn the Stonewall into a gay bar after it had been a restaurant and a nightclub for straights.
Wow.
Yep. It mentions all the other things I said, how they had no liquor license, had no running water, all that stuff. Nothing about the child prostitution, though. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, that's fucked up, dude. Of course.
Seems like a
That's how it
main
goes.
point. of it.
Yeah, I mean, if you leave that out, it just seems like they went to just beat up a bunch of fags in a nightclub, dude. It's just
Yeah, exactly.
like that's I'm like don't get me wrong. It's like what the fuck, but leaving out that context, it's like wait a minute, dude, go beat the fuck out of those guys.
Yeah. It should have done worse, especially back in the
Yeah.
60s. I'm surprised they didn't go even harder.
Yeah, but I think
no.
in the 60s, they kind of considered the child prostitutes more of like troubled youths, I guess. Like, I don't know. I don't think they had a caring perspective on those kids.
So I want to bring up Stash's comment. He says it's extra special and historic and progressive because a black tranny troon threw the first brick. Also, turns out that's not true either. That person they're talking about wasn't even there, and like that, I think they admitted that later on.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It's
That's
perfect.
so
Yeah. Everything is AstroTurf, dude. It's crazy. Everything's just
It
a
really
lie.
is
I know, dude.
Everything
I
is a
know.
lie.
I
It's
know.
fucking nuts.
I know. Yeah, it's like with anything, dude. It's like, oh, the evil police beat them up, and oh, these poor, it just every like incident that happened, like civil rights or gay rights, whatever. They always make it like way worse than it actually was, or like leave out the horrible things that the people were
Yeah.
doing that provoked the police in the first place.
One of like the main civil rights leaders for gays was part of NAMBLA.
Harvey Milk
Harvey Milk.
What's
North
NAMBLA?
American Man Boy Love
Association.
Man Boy.
Yeah. He was a
Ugh.
straight pedo, and that they made a movie about that guy being a hero. Hollywood, baby.
And you know what? They named a ship after him.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Moon
Okay.
Kitty. Even the Matthew Shepard story was completely fabricated. Also true. Yeah.
Who's Matthew Shepard?
He was a gay dude who got beat up. He got killed. And they killed him because he's gay. I think they killed him because he was part of a drug deal gone wrong, is what happened. I believe. Moon Kitty
Apparently
probably knows
his-
more than I do.
I think the
But-
most likely thing is his boyfriend killed him. And they were like on meth and stuff.
Yeah.
It was
Oh
not.
my
There's no
God,
evidence that it
dude.
was a.
Yeah.
At the very least, there's no evidence that it was a hate crime.
Right. Yeah. Oh, and AstroTurf, another one. Just like how Troons are like, Troons murder rate. I'm like, yeah, you guys kill yourselves a lot, and that kind of that's kind of the rate right there. Not because you're being targeted. It's like,
yeah, it's like trans
drugs,
genocide.
He was dealing with drugs and rumors that I've heard pedo. Yep. Yeah, Matthew Shepard's boyfriend killed him over drugs. Yep. 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 It's all made up and gay, dude. Everything's fake and gay. It really is.
The propaganda is just
shit.
terrible.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's fucking insane. Fuck. Yeah, everything's fake and gay. It's fucking wild.
Oh my God, dude!
wild.
They made like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Movies.
six movies on the Stonewall riot.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my
There's a
God.
Matthew Shepard movie, I'm pretty sure too. Yeah.
Oh.
It's like one of those shitty like 90s bully movies where it's like, come here, queer, we're gonna kill you for being gay. And it's like, no, the dude was a possible pedo and dealing drugs. Like, you know, it's so fucking stupid, dude.
Oh my God. Oh, that's so funny, dude.
Yeah.
It's actually, I love that. Like when you watch like the Revenge of the Nerds, have you ever seen those?
Yeah, of course.
Where it's like over the top jocks or like,
Yeah.
beating up these over the top nerds. And I love that like we see stuff like that nowadays, and like everyone just sides with the bully nowadays, dude. People are like, yeah, beat his ass.
I think I win her dog costume, kick the shit out of that guy. I'm like, yeah,
Exactly,
dude. Fuck that guy up. We need to bring bullying back. Save the youth. Bring bullying back. What was that Tyler the Creator tweet from like years ago? He was like, how do you get cyberbullied? Just turn off your computer.
I know, Dan.
He said it way funnier. I don't remember how he said it.
I know, I don't remember the
That is
exact
how
quote,
hilarious.
but that's pretty much the gist of it.
And there's a bunch of laughing emojis in it too. Like it makes perfect sense though.
Yeah. All right, do we got anything else? Because
Yeah,
I gotta go
it's
pack
so
for
crazy.
Mexico for tomorrow, which I have yet to pack. Anything. So yeah. Well,
Now
I'm
the
a guy, so it
cartels
takes
know you're gonna be there, dude.
takes 5 fucking seconds for me to pack. Just throw in 2 bathing suits, some shorts, a bunch of cutoff sleeves, and I'm fucking packed. My wife, on the other hand,
Follow me on MySpace. I'm out.
my wife goes to me today. She goes, "Can you open my suitcase?" And I go, "What does that even mean?" She's like, "I can't open it." I'm like, "The zipper? Have you tried the zipper to open your suitcase?" Like, what? This is who I travel with. A literal child who can't fucking navigate life. She even told me today, she's like, thank God I go with you, because she's like, I don't have to worry about anything. I'm like, I know. Because if I trusted you to get us from point A to B, we would never get there. We would never fucking get there. I have to have her fucking boarding pass, her passport, her ID. It's like I'm traveling with a 7-year-old. It's insane. But
I know.
anyway,
I've discovered that women are literally directionally retarded, dude. They don't know
100%.
north, south, east, west. It's crazy.
No, it's insane. It's insane. If I was to tell her tomorrow, I'm like, okay, take us to the airport and then get us to where we have to go, she would just break down and cry and at the hallway of my house. She wouldn't be able to fucking get us anywhere. She would just fall into a fetal position and be like, guess we're not going to Mexico. That being said, no Patreon this week. So maybe if we could do 2 next week to make up for it, because you can't do it this week anyway. I won't be here. Luke is still moving and Sam's gay. So no Patreon this week, but shout out to our Doomsdayers. You guys are the fucking best. Love all you guys. We were playing a lot of the Backrooms game, and that's fun as fuck. We did 2 weeks in a row of that. We won't do it again next week. Well, maybe for the second one we will, but we will also throw in like a regular breakdown episode or something like that. Sam said he might do the IRA, which would be cool.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So maybe we'll do the IRA and we'll do Doomsday. We'll do Backrooms Part 3. And shout out Typo for being a fucking genius at horror survival games, because he's getting us through.
Thanks.
So Doomsday, you guys are the best. Patreon.com/5 till midnight, $5. Again, 1 extra episode a week, usually outside of this week. And we we'll probably try to do 2 next week to make up for it. Also, shout out our boys at Antelope Hill Publishing. Go over there, get some great right-wing literature. Code 5TM for 5% off your entire order. Tell them 5 Midnight sent you. We appreciate it. They appreciate it. And you guys will appreciate the good material. Follow me at Adam Nutter and check out my other podcast, Aries Fitness Podcast, available on Spotify, Apple, and YouTube. We talk gym stuff, workout stuff, and we make fun of each other. Kind of like the show. We can make fun of each other. So check that out.
At the Real Typo on Twitter, that's all I got.
Millmark said Sam can just film his Pride Parade for Patreon this week.
He's going to the memorial of Stonewall, dude.
Yeah, he's going to a Matthew Shepard memorial and give you a live stream from there from Patreon. Talk about his hero. All right. That's it from us. We'll be back next Monday night and hopefully 2 Patreons for next week. So again, subscribe to the Patreon, subscribe to the YouTube, and like the video. If you haven't liked the video already, like the video. Please like the video. Like it now.